Pokemon Journeys is bringing the heat, literally. Yo, what's up everyone? Trayman1 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Journeys anime review. Not a traditional review over a regular episode or a review over an episode that was subbed yet, because this episode has not been subbed yet, but more of my thoughts on what I've seen so far from the first two parts of the Pokemon Legends Arceus arc. This isn't a full review because I haven't been able to see the subs, but I do have synopsises from Bulbapedia, and I also have a lot of translations that I've gotten as well to kind of piece together a story and give my thoughts on what we know so far. The main story seems to be that Team Galactic is actually still in action, and they're actually trying to bring back their leader Cyrus. And there's a lot of references to Diamond and Pearl. Oh my goodness, we get to see the original climax, we get to see Brock, we get to see all these amazing characters. I just love how this all came together. The actual original head writer of Diamond and Pearl came back to write the special, and that's why it came out so good for the first two parts. And I have a lot of high hopes for the second two parts. Now, before going into the special, I thought Ash, Go, and Dawn were going to go back in time and be in his shoe and catch Pokemon like that. But nope, this actually does seem to be a canon arc to the anime, where, yeah, they do participate in some his shoe stuff, but the main thing is about them trying to bring back Cyrus and stopping Team Galactic once and for all, which is pretty cool. One of the biggest references to Hishu is the starter Pokemon. And that's right, folks. You know, I remember a lot of people was like, Ash is going to catch a new Pokemon, but he actually does. He catches a new Pokemon, and it's a Pokemon he has before. It's Rowlet. I was like, whoa, when I first saw this. Ash caught Rowlet, Go caught Cyndaquil, Dawn caught Oshawott. And I was like, wait, so is my boy just going to have two Rowlets now? But I don't believe that they actually kept these Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. But I feel like they gave him back to Cynthia. And we may see these Pokemon return later in this episode. I don't know. Like, they may find a way to bring the Hisuian evolutions. I'm not too sure. They're in the ending credit scene of each title card. So I feel like we will see these starters return and possibly do something later on in this arc. So it would be cool to see Ash use a different Rowlet. This Rowlet is pretty interesting. It's not like the sleepy head like our Rowlet, but it actually seems to be up and pretty friendly, even have a different voice. As for the Oshawott, you know, I get what they're trying to do. Oshawott and Piplup feuding. They're trying to reference Black and White because we love the Oshawott and Piplup dynamic. But the only issue here is that it's not Ash's Oshawott. What made that so special was that it was Ash's Oshawott. They had a reason to feud over Meloetta. It was so much better. Here, it was kind of forced in my opinion, but that's only one little thing, you know. It's not too bad. I guess you could say maybe all Oshawatts and Piplups fight, but I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan of that. I loved Oshawott and Piplup in Black and White. And I would love to see Ash's Oshawott come back. So seeing that it was a new Oshawott, it was kind of like, yeah, but it's okay as well. I didn't really mind it. Our boy Brock the Rock ends up returning as well. Yes, at the moment, I don't really know why Brock is in the Sinnoh region. Obviously, he's a Pokemon doctor, and he's pretty much traveling around the world, you know, being a doctor. So that kind of makes sense. We get to see Krogunk and his Chansey actually evolved into a Blissey, which is so cool to see Brock's character development. You know, he caught a new Pokemon in Sun and Moon, being Comfey. Now Chansey's evolved. I like how, you know, Ash and Brock's reunion here isn't as big as they made it in Sun and Moon because he just saw him recently. So it's kind of like, yo, Brock, what's up, buddy? Meanwhile, you know, Sun and Moon was like, it's been so long. We actually get to, you know, hear more of a reaction from Dawn because, you know, Dawn hasn't seen Brock in a long time. And Go actually ends up knowing who Brock is because Ash talks about Brock all the time. So I love that so much that Ash actually talks about his companions, that his best friend to Go. Like man, that just really made my day. There's a lot of nice flashbacks here. A lot of references to the original Diamond and Pearl arc. When Go, Ash, and Dawn end up meeting Arceus, you know, Go's like, oh, Steph, it's Arceus. And Ash and Dawn are just like, oh, yeah, you know, we kind of dealt with these Pokemon before. Even though Go kind of seen Arceus in the recent special, but it wasn't really the full Arceus. It was just kind of a silhouette, which I don't really know what's going on with Arceus. For one, you know, I'm shocked that Arceus actually couldn't speak. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. It seems like he just was making the noise. I thought, you know, it would just use the same Arceus from the Arceus movie, kind of like how they did Mewtwo. But now I'm questioning, is that movie even canon? I don't really know. Maybe we'll get more answers in the next two parts. And Team Galactic's plan actually kind of backfires on them. You know, they're trying to bring back their leader Cyrus, but this portal ends up kind of backlashing on the Heatran, causing it to become this infernal form. Like I said in the beginning, Pokemon Journeys bringing the heat, or like my boy Kiro said, the Heatran, because this was actually a pretty cool scene in my opinion. It's really intense. it seems like, you know, Go's going to be using his Pokemon like Cinderace and then Teleon in the next couple episodes. Ash brought out a Pokeball. I don't know if he's going to use Dracovish or not to kind of put out the flames, but honestly, they're referencing Diamond and Pearl. They're probably going to use Lucario to send a Pokemon. Ash always uses Lucario. And, you know, there's a scene with Brock with his shirt off, so we could see Ash Mega Evolve Lucario and Brock Mega Evolve Steelix. That would be pretty cool, I'm just saying. But honestly, I do feel like this is a nice kind of like epilogue to the Diamond and Pearl series. Even though we're in Journeys, even though this is years later, and this is a new story that's going on, but I feel like it's just a nice payoff to those Sinnoh fans. You know, Sinnoh was my series that got me into the Pokemon anime. So I may be sounding really biased here, but I really love this special so much. I actually didn't like the other two Sinnoh specials that much. The first part was good. It was a nice reintroduction to Dawn, but the second part was very lackluster. The fights and everything, I was just like, man, what is this? And then the second one was okay. The ending was very anticlimactic, but here I feel like they're just doing everything so right, and I just love that about this Sinnoh special. I'm glad that they got Dawn, Brock, Ash, everyone right. Brock's riding a freaking aircraft was sick, man. I loved it so much. As for what's to come in the last two episodes, obviously this is going to be the fights. They're going to fight Team Galactic and stop this Heatran. I really do hope that Ash doesn't just use Lucario. I would love to see him use most of his team. Surfetch, Gengar. Oh man, just to see all these Pokemon used together. And yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. Same for Dawn and Brock, actually. I would love to see them use other Pokemon as well. Piplup's moveset is a thing I want to actually kind of talk about because, you know, in Black and White, Piplup came back with new moves like Headbutt, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Drill Peck. But here, it seems like they really resorted back to the old moveset with Whirlpool. It still has Drill Peck, thankfully. So I'm glad that, you know, they're not pulling in the front end and just haven't used this old moveset, but they're actually mixing the old and the new. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what's to come with this special. Like, I wonder, will we actually get to see the Hisuian starters' final evolutions? Because we do get a glimpse of a few Hisuian Pokemon in a poster, but that's it. Like, they showing off the Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott. Will Ash, Go, and Dawn actually use the final forms of these starters in this arc? I don't know. They may do something crazy with Arceus, giving them the power to evolve into that form. We don't know. It's Pokemon. We literally had a special where they all devolve, so anything can happen. But next week, I will be doing another kind of breakdown and video of the next two parts, like I did today. And when the subs finally do come out, I'll do one final video covering all the subs of all 4 episodes and my final thoughts and give an actual review and rating. But yeah, everyone, in the comment section down below, let me know what was your favorite part of the special. I love to hear. I'm loving it so far, and I can't wait to see what they do next. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Trainman1, peace out.